6 counts. You go to court. Your trial starts tomorrow.
Exactly.
We gonna cover the whole trial. We gonna watch everything. We gonna make sure, because we gotta make sure that. Well, I mean, I want to know when his name gonna come up, and what he said.
His name gonna come up because, as I showed you in the paperwork, right there.
We could get that.
Last question of my eyes.
That's the last one.
As in that paperwork.
Oh, that's part 2. We finna get to that. We finna get to that paperwork in a second.
Right. Oh yeah.
But so
when niggas say they got paperwork, I got paperwork.
So is there anything else you want to say? Like, what's your final conclusion on the situation? Like, with him, the South by Southwest, Dove, Don, Brandis, like, how you feel about everybody? Because I mean, you gotta eventually you gotta close that chapter of your life. You know what I'm saying? So this is your moment right now to let everybody know, like, how you really feel.
To me, it's already closed.
Yeah.
I ain't never had issues with nobody, even if I felt they had issues with me.
Right.
I'm a type of person, don't touch me and I won't touch you. Right? I don't have no bad feelings or no bad energy towards nobody, and I really hate the fact that I let a nigga brainwash me. Right? And as a woman, it sucks and it's disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can love somebody so much that you forget to be loyal to yourself. You can be so loyal to somebody that it makes you fake because you forget what you stand on. You forget your principles. You forget your morals. You forget your self-respect because you trying to uphold an image that was never your... Listen, I fought battles that was never mine to even carry. But I chose to be loyal to you even when I knew you was doing wrong because I loved you. And I felt like you didn't have nobody. Your granny died. This happened. Your sister, whoop, whoop, whoop. You made like just a lot of stuff. And I feel like I'm apologetic to people because I let somebody create energy for me when I never seen these people. I never met them. I never been, you know what I'm saying? Right. But from what I can hear on the phone was that you love these people. So once I realized these the people that you saying you love them, but you really undercover trying to take them down on some shiesty shit, I knew that you would do it to me.
You did the same thing to me.
And you were doing it to me. They pulled me in the room. They talked to me. You think that when the feds work with somebody and you're a target, they not going to pull you over and talk to you? You think that when I go to court, people don't pull me in and try to ask me several times who shot guns in the air, and I'm steady telling them, I don't know. I still ain't never said that he shot no gun in the air. I don't know.
Right.
Facts. Get your own conclusion from that motion of discovery. Why you going to ask me? That's not my forte. That's not how I move. Ask anybody. You can go to court with me tomorrow. They'll say it all. But he should never said. They kept asking every time, oh, your case is tied in with Pierre Jones. I'm like, I don't know why, because they ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? I never said he did or he didn't. When I realized that you was trying to snake me the whole time, I was like, what y'all see in the video? This. So why y'all asking questions? The only thing I ever said. So I'm apologetic to the way that I treated people based off the type of love and energy that I thought was love from somebody that never really honestly gave a fuck. I can honestly say you tried to give a fuck, but then you really was lost in your own thoughts. You going through your own motions and you really fell off the wagon and I couldn't pick you up. You was gone on them perks, you was gone on them pills, you was gone on shit. And when I found out I was pregnant, I stopped wanting to do it. You started putting it in my drinks and all kind of shit because you want the fuck. When I stopped fucking, you start saying I was fucking KP. You start saying I was fucking OTMZ. You start saying I was trying to fuck Jet and D. And that fucked me up. So I really apologize to everybody because I'm not that type of person. I'm just a person that love, and people can be horrible. Like I'll meet somebody and they'll have some fucked up past history going on and I'll find a good quality about you and I hold on to it. And they're like, damn, you got to stop doing that. You just holding on to one thing that's good, but it's a million things that's bad and you just don't know. Because I love people.
You're blinded by the good.
See the potential.
I see your potential. He could be a great person. He is a good person. He's a good nigga. He just not a stand-up nigga. Everything ain't for everybody. He don't want to do no time. He don't want to go to jail. He don't want to be in a situation to where my thing is, what I never understood for the life of me, you say you have nobody. When people say they have nobody, it's never a time where they not going to be willing to lay it down. You don't take everybody with you. If you got nobody, you do your time like a man.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. You was wrong for the things you did, and I had your back. I had your back up until you stopped having your own back. Like, yeah, I did that, and then, oh, no, I didn't do that. And I'm like, listen, you're not about to tangle me in this web of lies. You did that. So instead of blasting you and putting you on blast, I just left you alone. I didn't go get him out of jail. I had the money. That's when it started up. I didn't go get him. Like, I did this for you and you ain't give me, but one for one. You owe me one. What my card? I didn't go get him out of jail the second time. I chose to let that sleeping dog lie. I wasn't trying to entertain it or have you stuck in my house on a monitor or have you stuck with me. I'm going through eviction. I lost everything. I lost my job. I was stuck on house arrest. Couldn't leave. Couldn't get a job. Nigga, I went through eviction. Lost everything.
Lost the rights to you.
Including my kids. Because they thought I was...
part of a murder plot.
Exactly.
So what's your expectations on this trial?
Well...
What's the best case scenario? What's the worst case scenario?
The best case scenario is probation. Because I've been on the monitor for so long, it's a such thing as street time, good time, back time, all that type of time. This is technically considered street time with house arrest, which is worse than probation, parole, or incarceration. I've been following rules and guidelines of this monitor. House arrest, losing everything. I couldn't go to work. I couldn't get a job. They wouldn't let me leave. I can only go to HEB once a week for food. I couldn't go to Christmas. I couldn't go to graduation for my kid. I couldn't do nothing. So imagine trying to pay bills. And imagine knowing that something going on, you can't sell dope, you just got to sit it out. I went through eviction. I waited to let them put all my shit out the apartment. Facts. So my expectations is like you said, you've been on this so long, that's 2 years. 2 for 1, that's 4. You a little bit of probation. That's if the prosecutor agreed to it, because it was on the table for a little bit. You hear me? But I told him, nah, I'm innocent. I ain't had no gun. I ain't never had no gun. I got PTSD. I take meds right now. I go get them out the medicine cabinet.
Right.
I got shot. I ain't even tell them nigga who shot me. I told them to do their dirty work by themselves. I signed a non-prosecution affidavit when they found the video.
Right.
But different breed.
And so this is a federal case?
What?
Or this a state case?
It's second-degree felonies.
I'm saying it's a state or fed? Like
It's state.
state, okay. So what's the worst case scenario?
5 years. TDC. That was the first offer. That was a year and a half ago. But everybody know that you get good offers when you free, when you proving yourself, like job, stability, family, you know what I'm saying? Self-care, self-love, classes. I've done everything, staying clean, staying sober. You feel me? When you in jail is when you get the worst results. So.
You been doing good.
I've been doing good.
And then that 5, worst case scenario, they're not gonna go over that 5. So
They could. When you go to trial,
they can.
You can be found guilty and you can get the max. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going to trial, my lawyer like, nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because they can still find you guilty. If they find you guilty of anything, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, we praying for you. We gonna watch your trial. I'm definitely gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? And that just is what it is. I don't know if you got a lot of help or what it is, but you know what I'm saying? I did 4 years. I know a little bit about the law, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to be there and see what's going on. Yeah. Any final words before I end it? You want to say anything?
Peace, love, and blessings, and pray for those that pray on your downfall.
Pray for yours to pray on your downfall, man. That was a lot, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button and follow the channel, man. Support the grind, man. Hey, we up out of here.